Peace FM 104.3. Who to meet Taki?
Well, Hammer, yes, what can I say now? You've tested negative twice.
Yes, sir.
But physically, how are you feeling now?
Very good. I feel great. I was talking to some of the survivors. They were asking me if I've started feeling that post
recovery symptoms,
which is occasionally you get short of breath, and I'm like, no, what are you talking about? You know, and apparently there's something called long COVID. Okay. I didn't know about it. There's some people, when they recover, they get stuck with the symptoms. You know, I haven't experienced that. I'm more I'm fitter than I was when I went
before the COVID. Okay,
because I don't know, maybe now is the mental state, is the mindset. You know, is the mindset. I enjoy everything now. Like when you go through such pain, and you know, I was on a diet.
Okay,
I violated the diet. I'm eating everything because of the excitement of recovery. You know, so when you recover, you want to taste you want to enjoy everything. And so I realized I've put on 4 kilos. So I have to go back to the diet and go down.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's an excitement of being alive. I think that we take being alive for granted. The fact that we can jump, the fact that we can run here and there, we can walk. We take it for granted. And I think that now I see the world in a different way. I see different, because I think that, God forbid, people get, but everybody needs to go through some pain to realize, to see the value of life.
So, Hama, basically, the fear of losing your life has made you appreciate life some more.
Yes, that too. But the pain is different. Losing my life was one thing, but the pain is very painful. Not being able to breathe, suffocating. It's different. Trust me. Let somebody put a pillow on your. It's different. It's different. It's something that it's a very disrespectful disease. It just it renders you useless. You know, and you can't breathe. You're always like you're gasping for breath.
Okay, we'll come to the symptoms, what actually happened, the fine details of the hospital.
Okay.
This lady who happens to be your cook.
Yeah.
Has she gone for test? Has she?
No, don't worry. Don't worry about my house. My house, everybody's fine.
Everybody's fine.
Yeah. People. The thing, COVID. Even if you are next to a COVID patient, you will survive it. You will survive it until unless you're not wearing mask, or you're not. The droplets need to propel. Do you understand? So the one who has it has to wear the mask to stop the droplets from going far.
Okay.
And the one who is on the receiving end too has to wear the mask. So you're likely not to get it when you're near a COVID, like somebody with COVID.
Ama, when you're COVID and you're survive, and the first thing you are talking about is the mask.
Yes.
Stress safety protocols, no.
Yes. You see, the vaccines, no. Nkamafa. Someone will be.
Okay.
Man will, because I was waiting to see what will happen to others. Because you're brand new. It made me to fear, but say, no, I'm waiting. Is everybody okay?
You were waiting to see what happened to others.
Because conditions, people in their conditions, or some pre-conditions, I'm funny. Ebimu a yare 1 week. Ebimu a yare 2 hours.
Okay.
Ebimu ya head the keke na ko. Inti meno, I was just scared of what I didn't know what will happen to me. Inti horse me try na sign.
I see.
Inti if you know anybody who knows me very well, who comes to my house near Takra, they'll tell you my protocol is crazy. Near Takra, may cleaner no babontin be spray no. And so we'll refuse.
Was this?
I don't know what happened.
So I was coming to that. Have you bothered to trace and find out into what contracts were important?
Let me change a lot. Me a couple of things. Me a radio tour. Me a fundraising for a Jekum wife. Me I was moving around a lot. You want to know, and I was careless too. I was careless with my mask wearing. But I'll say something about the vaccines. The vaccines, what you're supposed to do basically is they're supposed to help you fight. Ebi mo say obi fa vaccine no yare. Of course, vaccine no obetimi assign ache ade no, but I'm bound to say the year me no.
Okay. You
probably get some back pain, you get some headache, some small fever or chineko. Okay. I know people who got it in the 4 days. And also you know, so the vaccines are just a support system to prevent what I went through. What I went through, I was at the mercy of the virus. It said like what they say about if you don't believe in God and you don't believe in something else, you're just walking around.
You're on your own.
On your own. You don't have anything to protect you. That's what happened to me. I didn't have the vaccine. I had underlying. My BP has always been high. And stuff, you know. So I didn't bomb, you know. Render me useless. And that is the whole thing. So the vaccines are very important. You need to take it and wear your mask.
Hama, listening to the audio, no, repeat here more than thrice. I thought I was going to die.
Yes.
I thought I was going to die. At what point did they start to have that feeling? Say, wait, dear, Uba be winning.
Yes, I know, dear. I really thought I was going to die. Because people like Bobby Pixel, strong, healthy-looking person, strong, healthy guy, giant, Echo Hospital, over this same thing, and a render no useless, fun in life, just like that. How much more me? Which I say, my abusing my body over the years in the past, smoking, doing so many things. I was like, Bobby Crown smoking. This has to do with the lungs. This whole thing has to do with the lungs. And so I was watching the people who are healthy, who didn't have these problems, and they still went like that. Now me, I knew, say, Meko. Videos na who you know. It is 3 of about 50 videos. I have videos that I was apologizing to people I've wronged. I have videos. I came to terms. I came to terms with the fact that I might not get out of here. And I accepted my fate. I was scared. And I managed to tell what I needed to, do what I needed to do. You know what I'm saying? I needed to do what I needed to do. So I did videos. I had to, because when you say nipa bebre unexpectedly like information and instructions.
Okay.
So I did videos for my kids. I told them everything I needed to tell them. You know, I told them everything I needed to tell them. I did videos for almost every situation. You know, because me to make a crabia my video. Now I didn't sound bored. Then you go back to the oxygen mask, the full one, no. Then you are there. Then after a while, you get better small. Then they give you the small one that they put in your nose, because now you can breathe a bit. Then it will be severe again. You know, off and on. Bobby, Diano, he was doing FaceTime. Bobby named me a FaceTime. A friend of Busan said, Mates or hospital. Nah, sorry, whatever. So on your FaceTime, this is like what on? Are you okay? I heard say everything was fine. That's why I was saying that it's a very disrespectful disease.
So you really thought you were going?
Yeah, but what?
So at that point, videos. Did you retouch your will? Did you?
Papa, what's it?
Did you do your will again?
No, I just left instructions. I haven't really done a will, proper will.
Okay.
I haven't done that. That's why I'm amazed that some people really have done their will in their late 20s, and I'm like, hey, I'm off for like, so me, I just left instructions.
Okay. My verbal instructions says me kwa.
Yes.
When you say.
Most of the videos was instructions to my mom.
Okay.
Because she's the person, since my kids are not yet in university, obviously their grandmother will have to take charge. And since I'm a single parent, there's nobody by me to handle these things. So
what about your maker at that point? Were you what were you telling God? Confessing your sins? Asking for salvation? What were you telling God at that point?
Not confessing my sins. I was praying to get better.
Okay.
I was praying to get out of here.
Okay.
I was making a pact with him.
Okay.
That if you get me out of here, I won't be the same. If you get me out of here, I won't be the same.
Okay.
I wasn't making no false promises. I just begged him. I spoke to God every day.
Okay. So finally, God has gotten you out of there. You've promised him you won't be the same.
Yes.
What would change? What new hammer of the last two would we be seeing?
Everything has changed.
For instance?
Everything has changed. I am a better person. I'm more focused. I'm closer to God. I do right by everyone. I don't no more being selfish, thinking about yourself alone. I think that life is too short for. I appreciate more.
Okay.
Everything that I encounter, I see it in a different way now. Unlike first that, we are all on a paper chase. We are all trying to get to the level where, we can do something. We all live for our kids. Before I went in there, my plan was to get my kids to the Swiss Alps to go and ski. I wanted them to, I want them to go and ski before they are 20 and see the world, see that the world is bigger than they think. And because of this mission, I'm grinding very hard, selling my bread, doing all I can, buga, that buga lifestyle. Doing all you can to make that money so that you can make your family happy. That is quite selfish. Most of us in this industry, we do things, stepping on people, doing everything we can to get to our goals. And we don't care who we harm. We don't care who is hurt because of that check or that bag. We don't care what happens to who because we are targeting that bag. And that is the attitude I've decided to leave behind. I won't step on anybody to get to where I'm going. I don't want to I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to when we were kids, our parents told us that don't leave a trail of crying girls. Don't go breaking people's heart. You know what I'm saying? So
I hear you.
That same mentality, I've had that mentality for a while.
Okay.
That I don't want to have a trail of girls crying behind me. It's all bad luck. You break this girl's heart, you break that girl's heart, you think it's all about you. So that same principle, I don't want to leave a trail of people who are hurt.
That is a new hammer we'll be seeing now.
Because, but you don't see, it be me. How you can see?
Okay, you said one of the videos, basically you were apologizing to people you have offended. or more one way or the other in course of this job. Video, no, has it reached them? Some of them?
I sent it.
You sent it?
I just apologize about. There are 4 people. It is not even about my profession or anything. You know, I blatantly, you know, knew that what I did to them was wrong, especially one of them, and I did it anyway because, you know, I don't care. Life, everybody feels say yeah, you know. So it has been hunting me for a while because this happened, I think, around 2010. So I just texted him the message, and I'm in Nkasa also since then. It's me texting no, me sending no WhatsApp no of me saying, look, I'm sorry. I'm very, 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 very sorry. I'm not being selfish. I'm not doing this because I want you to forgive me before I go. But I just need you to know that I don't want to have this thing not addressed before I'm no more. And you were right. I was wrong. I was feeling too big to accept it, and I apologize. He didn't even reply about the issue. He replied, wanted the location to the hospital. He wanted to come there. So finally he came there, but I insisted that he stays at the door because that time I was very contagious. And even my mother, when they come, I let them stay at the door. It was my sister who didn't care what happened to her, and she was the one who was bathing me from time to time when I started, you know, recovering. So she will come in, she will mask up. You know, the nurses, they dress like they are going to the moon. You know what I'm saying? So that same dressing is what I insist they give her so that she can come in. And so the guy took him and came to make sure that you're not going anywhere. He came to pray for me through the door. And so there was some fulfillment in the apology and making right by people that you have wronged.
It's lifted some burden off you.
Therapy. Beautiful therapy. It just, you know, if you have wronged somebody and you know in your heart that it was your fault, don't feel too big. Just, you can go today. Trust me. Can't bet me up, bow. So just, and the painful part is that if something happens to him, it will hurt you that you couldn't apologize before this happened to him.
Okay. Yeah. So now that is a thing of the past, you've made peace, you've buried the hatchet. I mean, there is reconciliation. Would you mind sharing some names with us? Who are these people?
Oh, in this country, some people don't like that, you know, that press. They don't like that. Nah. This country, they pick. You look the video where I do. People actually go pick the part I was weeping. And they have forgotten the whole stigmatization and the whole issues
safety
that I raised.
Protocols and take
they
care
are
of
just
yourself.
focused on, oh, Charlie, how much they cry? Oh, Ghana. You know, that part, I didn't even want to put it inside there. It was my daughter who said, no, let it out. It doesn't matter. You know, so my daughter and the editor voted against me. And we decided to.
That's fine. I mean, will this affect your the focus of your career, the type of music you produce, the type of works you do? Will the message and the themes of your songs and recording change towards inspiration, Christianity? I mean, that kind of focus.
I'm not a vocalist.
Yes, but not all sound engineers produce any type of song. Some are very particular.
But no, it shouldn't. Listen, the people that you see rapping left and right, God loves them too. Let's not make it look like that kind of music is not accepted. Trust me, people that you think, I mean, people think that as of one honor, you're closer to God. It's not so. It is actually the people that are normal people. I don't think that our music has to do with anything. It's creativity.
Okay.
You know, we all have the funk. We're born with the funk. And what I do, I'm actually coming back to music full time.
Okay.
I I've decided to do the music because I think that this is the best time to be in the music industry. The time we were in the music industry in the past, there was too many irregularities, you know. We didn't have things that we didn't have things that we needed in the industry. Our sales, our distribution was limited to some Big Ben and Friend Prince and a few people who were selling in Kantamanto and, you know, the street. This is the best time to make music because when you release your song. Last week, when I was in the hospital, my team actually finally released my music, my compilations on Apple Music and the rest. And you can't imagine how many times it's been streamed. I couldn't even imagine. These songs were 2004. You know, so this is the best time to be in the music industry. So I think that if I want to make any change in the music industry, if I want to help these boys, this is the best time to do it. So I will be coming fully into it. I might not be a fully active producer. I'll be more of an executive producer than just instrumentalist. I will try and get these boys together, you know, because that's what I did in the past. I went out there to get the greenhorns, the people who wanted a chance. If you watch my career, I never recorded people like Samini, Bookback, because they were already made stars, and I didn't feel they needed me. So my target was never already made stars. My target was always the green boy. Then I made him a star. So I was making the underground boys become like Bookback them, but I wasn't recording those guys. You know,
I get it.
Yeah, so that is what I'm about to do now.
Okay, we'll come to that, the way forward in the future. Let's go back to this. In course of video, no, I heard you mentioned a few people, thanked them, gave them shout outs, and used the expression, they cushioned me financially.
Yes. They went out of their way.
One
they didn't
would
have
ask, Hammer is well off.
They didn't have to.
Okay.
They went out of, like, you know, something small, and that's something small, you go run away. Oh yeah, because I had a drug. One was 7,000. My drug. That be what saved me. Make I show you.
One drug, 7,000.
One vial.
And I will take it for how long? I mean, how many weeks?
No. It be drip. They will give you. Then you finish.
Not 7,000, Ashi.
Yes.
And would I have to pay another 7,000 for another one?
Generic version. The original version is 28,000. I got a generic version. Let me show you the drug. Toxi something.
He's looking for the drug. In case you just tune in, entertainment review on Peace 104.3. Live studio discussion with Hammer. I mean, you take sandwich, then we go take it from there. Live studio session with Hammer of Last Two, COVID survivor, sharing his story with us. Okay. Eugene Pacho, okay. Whilst we are looking at this drug that he's saying costs 28K. I see. Okay, and
Charlie, 7,000, no? And yes, so these guys who cushioned me, the people I mentioned their name, were actually the people who went out of their way to send money.
Okay.
As soon as they heard, oh, Hammer, make a
support you.
Support this one, Charlie. I won't take no for an answer. You know, JQ send money. Reggie and Bully, they send money. Then Nana Kwame Bediako send money. Who? Jude, KG, with Chris Waddle. You know, and you see, these are the people who actually reached me. These are not people who heard I was sick. They were calling me for something else. And they found out I was sick, apart from JQ and about 3 others. These are the people who were calling me to see, Charlie Hammer, what's up, if we do this or that. Then they found out I was sick.
Okay, understood. So it was their own volition, not as if you were appealing for funds.
If I appeal for fund, like I go come Facebook.
Okay, understood.
That one I go hit 1 million Ghana. Yeah, obviously, because I'll be like, I'll cast my net to a bigger pool.
And then I would want you to explain this part for me. I mean, I was trying to get a mental image. I just couldn't get it. You said, I felt like life was leaving me and I was fighting it and saying, no, I won't go.
No, those were
that feeling. No.
Yeah.
How was it like? I mean, is it that you find some darkness entering you? I mean, can you describe what you were feeling?
No, I'm suffocating. I think that we've been a year or more, you know.
Okay.
Into this particular ordeal I'm going through, as in the episode I'm going through right now, no, this might be it.
Okay.
And so I panic. And I get a panic attack that I may be going. So I start getting hysterical. And the nurses try to restrain me. You know, majority of the COVID battle is mental.
Really?
Yes, it happens in your head. Stress can kill you faster. Fear and uncertainty can kill you. The nurses were saying all the time, I say, Hama, bebre, no mushu, no omu jindodo, no omu kasombewu. Stop it. You nothing will happen to you. You will get out of here. You know? And that is the whole thing. So you're dealing with something that people have died of. I mean, if you get malaria, you will get panic attack. No. You're dealing with something people have died of. America, millions. Ghana, thousands, hundreds of thousands, I think. So you're dealing with something that people are dying of, and you have it, and you have the severe version. So what is the math? It's 50-50. I may not get out of here. So as soon as our chest now can say it's happening. You think it's happening, it's about to happen. Then you're afraid. You can breathe. Time now as I chubium. As I chubium, why do you say this is it?
Interesting. You spoke very strongly about education.
Yeah.
On this COVID safety protocols, how to avoid getting it, how the education has not gone down well enough. On whose doorstep would you put that blame?
I mentioned that at the hospital, when I saw when I went through this thing, I was like, I was speaking to the nurses and the doctors, like, so why isn't there anybody talking about this? Like, until I got it, I didn't understand the seriousness. So I was like, so you guys, you know about this? Are you serious? Why isn't anybody talking about this? Like, my friends out there don't know about this. They know about some COVID. Oh, yes, when you mean COVID. They don't know about this. This is different. This is not what I heard. This is painful.
But you've been hearing the same thing.
No, we've been hearing rhetoric.
Really?
We have not faced. Listen, the language of the communication has to change. The communication has to change totally. We have been hearing about some disease. Wear your mask, you get sick. Severity, no. Nobody is being told, or nobody is being shown. Yes, nobody is being shown the severity. That is why I did this video.
Okay.
I feel like do you know how many people in the music industry have called me that they got COVID?
Really?
And they just kept quiet about it? Because I mean, some were severe, some were okay. They just 3-4 days now. No tono. Or compare to me. Oh my d, because because you educate the public enough, no. I was with the okay, I can't give that information now, but I was with a body that handles like the COVID issues, one of the bodies in Ghana.
Okay.
And they were telling me how they went to somebody volunteered their house for the patients because the hospitals were getting too full, and somebody volunteered their house for recovery and isolation for people who were COVID. The neighborhood, the whole community came and stopped them. Nobody understands the way this thing works. They need to understand. First of all, the severity. People are saying, oh, vaccine no nyaye. No, they need to tell them, say, oh, vaccine na. En yaw di eye hamano. Ubeti nyam fever. 2 days, 3 days. Ebeko. But the eye hamano. And no one vaccine into the year, sir. So people need to understand the level, severity, and the normal.
Okay.
And people also need to understand that immune boosters no more far betas be now you say immune boosters. Now did you right. Your immune system will
boost itself.
It will boost itself.
Hama, going forward, will you be part of any education drive, COVID-related community?
I would be glad to. I would be glad to. I don't want anybody to go through what I went through. I think that if the opportunity presents itself, I've already started consulting for one of them, and I'll be glad to serve. It's very important because I saw it.
Okay.
It is not for. It's not for.
It's
you.
wasn't a joke. Okay.
Yeah.
Before I let in my two panel members, somewhere be. So government is trying to control it. Observe social distancing. Don't gather too much. The industries you and I belong to keep saying, nah, we want to have our event. We want to go to the beaches. We want to go to the cinemas. We want to congregate. Nah, bus stadium, na stadium, my ball, na stadium, my yama. What is your take on this?
Vaccines. You want to remove the gloves. Now, who act normal. Well, vaccine, na share mask, nedi time. Who di time at the time. Who jiweni. But well, vaccine, na share mask. Ne jai unnecessary hugging. You can have fun without. Nobody wants to stop anybody from having their fun. I mean, businesses are operating. Nobody wants to stop me. You call lockdown. I affect my bread.
Of course.
Nobody wants that. But I was say, to me, bo who buy now who say, look, wear your mask. You're protecting the next person because what you say. So I would tell them that you can still live normal. You know, me uncle Tihai on share mask. I expect say we'll vaccine now. I didn't hear 2 days headache, fever, sorry, Abba, you'll be fine. So the vaccine. So I think that the government promotion or the government communication on COVID should move from rhetoric to visuals. Let's go to the hospitals more. Let's ask permission from patients that we show them. We show their let's ask the permission from the patients and their loved ones that we want to tell a story with your deal. Please give us permission. Na yamfan chere omoni enjai kasa no kasa de yamfan ko bebia yamfan chere omo.
You think when we see the reality,
we will stop.
We will change our attitude.
Hey, now we'll show.
Well, watching your video, Krama Buku Kakra say,
exactly.
I second one. Me my back on. You're trying second, you know.
Yes.
Real. Okay.
BB.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.